I don't mind the gold. BMW has released their first M-only model since the mid-engine M1 sports car was released over 40 years ago. And it's a huge SUV. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're gonna take a look at this all-new 2023 BMW XM plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. So, what exactly is the XM? Well, it's an all-new large two-row high-performance plug-in hybrid crossover that slots above the three-row X7, and it's a lot, in pretty much every sense of the word, so pay attention. Making a statement is this Cape York green metallic 2023 BMW XM. Standard features include adaptive LED headlights, daytime running lights and tail lights, power folding heated outside mirrors with turn indicators, M-xDrive all-wheel drive system, integral active steering, M-compound four-wheel ventilated disc brakes with dynamic brake control, cornering brake control and black calipers, adaptive M suspension, M-Sport differential, illuminated kidney grille, night gold metallic trim, acoustic protection, illuminated M door sills, power rear hatch, soft closed doors, and active vertical quad exhaust. The interior highlights a leather-wrapped multifunction M-Sport steering wheel, 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission, multifunction seats with lumbar, BMW curved display, front and rear heated seats, heated armrests and steering wheel, driver's seat memory, carbon fiber trim, front massaging seats, cooled and heated cup holders, multi-zone climate control, rain sensing windshield wipers, Live Cockpit Pro with navigation and multi-input iDrive 8 with iDrive controller and voice commands,
hello,
head-up display, rear view camera, 1-year subscription to SiriusXM radio, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Connected Package Pro with real-time traffic, on-street parking info, and BMW remote services, over-the-air updates, 3D Prism Alcantara headliner, ambient lighting, flexible fast charger with fancy luggage bag, parking assistance plus, wireless device charging, front USB with 12-volt outlet, rear USB with 12-volt outlet, USB-C port, gesture control, and comfort access keyless entry with push-button start. Safety and security features include front side, and front and rear head airbags, as well as active blind spot detection, frontal collision warning and mitigation, lane departure warning with lane return and steering, surround view 3D view, evasive assistant, alertness assistant, speed limit info, and tire pressure monitoring. Active Driving Assistant Pro features adaptive cruise control with stop and go, steering and lane control assistant, auto speed limit assist, route monitoring, traffic light recognition, rear cross traffic warning, park distance control, and quite a bit more. Finally, we get to the options that include the Deep Lagoon and vintage coffee leather interior for $2,500, the 20-speaker 1,475-watt Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround sound system for $3,400, an M driver's package that increases your top speed and provides a one-day high-performance class so you can manage it for $2,500. Total M.S.R.P is $168,395. I don't know about you, but I kind of like the exterior design of this XM. It's aggressive, cool, yet also a tad bit gaudy with the night gold metallic trim. Kinda looks like it's wearing a gold necklace. And gold fronts. The XM is available in 7 standard colors, or you can choose from over 50 more via the BMW individual program. Under the exterior, the hybrid battery is placed low on the floor to lower center of gravity and improve agility. Integral active steering turns the rear wheels for better response, and active roll comfort uses a 48-volt electric motor to couple and decouple the anti-roll bars, correcting body roll and assisting with comfort.
I also have to mention these wheels. They're extremely distinctive with gold accents and large center caps, and I've only reviewed one other vehicle with 23s.
Open the power tailgate and you'll find 18.6 cubic feet behind the rear seats. Remove the privacy cover, then fold the 40-20-40 rear seats down, and you get 64.3 cubic feet in all. Yes, that's less room than an X3 with the seats up, and only slightly better when they're down. There's an inflator kit in the side, along with a tow hook, some tie downs on the floor, and there's a 12-volt outlet back there too. Powering this XM is BMW's 4.4-liter M twin power turbo V8, along with an M hybrid electric motor and 19.2 kilowatt-hour battery that together make an extreme 644 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission with drive logic and launch control sends power to all four wheels. M hybrid modes control the efficiency, and drive logic allows you to choose between 3 modes, increasing the shift speed and aggressiveness of the transmission. There are also M1 and M2 buttons that enable presets for drivetrain, hybrid modes, transmission, energy recovery, chassis, steering, brakes, and a few other things. Select the most extreme, and according to BMW, 0 to 60 is completed in a sandbagged 4.1 seconds and doesn't stop until you reach the M driver's pack increased top speed of 168 miles per hour. Do that enough, and you'll be happy that this can be plugged in. The included charger can accept level 1 120 volt or level 2 240 volt, completing a full charge in about 3.25 hours. Level 1 takes an excruciating 21 hours, but once it's full, you can drive up to 31 miles on battery power alone, and with a top speed of 87 miles per hour too. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 46 mpge or 14 miles per gallon combined on gas alone. Thanks to the batteries, AutoAcademics saw a not too shabby average of 31.1 miles per gallon during testing on premium fuel.
Oh my! Now I know why the cargo area is smaller than in the X3, because the back seat takes up all the room. I mean, this is ridiculously spacious and luxurious too. The quilted leather is extremely soft, and the red and blue striped seatbelts and XM pillows are a nice touch too. Not to mention, a third person can sit in the middle with almost as much comfort. There are quad zone controls for AC, as well as heated seats, if you can reach them, and power outlets reside below. The center armrest and doors have cup holders, and frankly, my only complaint is that the seat backs aren't adjustable, so that you can give some of this space back to the cargo when you want. The interior looks great from the driver's seat too. The materials, crazy angles, and colors all portray a sense of, I like it and who cares if you don't. Kind of like the exterior. The seats look great and feel decent, and the steering wheel is thick and nicely padded too. The new display looks fantastic and is powered by BMW's latest version of iDrive, making it very possibly the best infotainment unit on the market right now. Sorry, Mercedes. All the controls did take some time to get used to though. It's been a long time since I've hopped in a vehicle and wasn't sure how to navigate it after a few minutes. I honestly had to concentrate on it, but once I found the similarities between this and the previous gen of iDrive, I was good to go. The stereo sounds great, and the lighting in here is cool too. There's a neat effect in the headliner that glows and changes colors to accentuate the 3D prism effect, and all of the Alcantara is top notch. So Now that we've addressed all of that, it's time to take it out and see how it drives. As you've seen so far in this review, the BMW XM is a lot, but there's still more. The XM uses a stretched version of the X5M competition's chassis, and while I've never driven that car, you know how I feel about the X3M competition. The suspension is definitely on the firmer side. It's not what I would consider harsh, but man, do you feel every crack and crevice in the road. Large vehicles typically have some play tuned into the steering. Not this one. Steering is quick and the chassis reacts to the slightest inputs from your hands. You can truly hustle this SUV around with confidence and enjoyment. The turning radius is tight thanks to the rear wheel steering, and the brakes are slightly soft yet still strong. I like how you can add a little extra brake response in the menus so you can have a consistent feeling in both sport and comfort modes. And strong brakes are important because this thing is fast and loud and fast. With 644 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, it's the most powerful M car made by the brand. And there's an even more powerful label red version out there too. Only a company like BMW would make a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle with a V8. Mash your foot to the floor and the numbers on the speedo increase way faster than you can count them. Put it back in comfort mode, and outside of some wind noise off of the mirrors, the cabin is actually very quiet, almost vault-like. Now, of course, all isn't perfect, and I'm not even talking about the suspension. Because this is a hybrid, you do get that hesitation when you start back up again from a stop. And even while driving, the start-stop system can appear abrupt, thanks to the loud exhaust. You go from quiet to loud to quiet again, and it can be a bit much when you're heading up the street in a brisk manner. Also, visibility in the rear three-corner is fairly non-existent, unless all you want to see is your passenger back there.
Now, I do have some updates. The ride feels slightly more refined than I initially reported when you're on smooth roads, and if you can remember to turn the active performance exhaust off, which defaults to on when you start the car, the electric to gas transition isn't quite as abrupt. Also, as long as there's enough juice in the battery, a local commute can be much quieter too.
Whether you talk about the size, the powertrain, the luxurious appointments, or the price, this BMW XM is a lot. And now that I've driven it for a few days, I wouldn't expect anything less. So there you have it, guys. The all-new 2023 BMW XM plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. While it's not perfect, what is? I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and you still like me anyway, right? As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know what you think about this plug-in hybrid and V8 combination in the comments section below. Finally, if you haven't done so already, by all means subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're gonna take a look at this all-new 2023 BMW X1. It's not the X1. The X1 was the first one. This is the XM. BMW has released their first only... Now let's do once to fly patterns. Killing me.